J. Caddy Beats from Phoenix, Arizona, and you're watching Hot Facts with my boy Robert Reese.
I just heard that young lady. So I just heard this lady right here. Okay, you good, man. So I just heard this lady ask the chief of police, did she walk in on something? His response was, I'm trying to instigate something and rile up the place. And this is coming from Matson's, Illinois chief of police. So you can imagine how his underlings is. Everybody under him is probably a tyrant as well. So.
Hot Facts with Robert Reese here, people. And just like you saw in that clip right there, the Tyrant Terminator heard the chief of police spreading lies to just a regular citizen coming into a public building. Now, I have spoken to Tyrant Terminator several times, and I've gotten the scoop. He does a great job, but what he got on film was just ridiculous. We're gonna watch the rest of, in the full clip of the police chief acting weird, and let us know if you would like your police chief to act like this, like a grown-ass little kid. But before that, take a look at some of the interactions that has happened with the Tyrant Terminator, and look at some of the reporting I have done by calling him on his phone during the live call-in show. Check this out. If you have not done so yet, please like, share, and subscribe to this video and get this out to everyone. And if you have not done so yet, please subscribe to Tyrant Terminator Audits, one of the best channels going out there. Represents the people, for the people, and by the people. Go ahead and get it in. Now let's go take a look.
So, thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey man, what's up? This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, all the way from California, man. Been following you, man. I love the work that you do. The due diligence, and I like the chuckle that you do when you know you about to get them. I love that. Yeah, I love it when you about to get them. I love it, and you did it with Penny though. You came back. And she was gonna take that picture. You even made her smile though. I was like, oh, she knew. Yeah. She knew. Yeah. He tried to have her do that. I got one question for you though, G.
For sure.
I see what you are doing, and I see it from all the other auditors that I've seen out there. And I see how they do their thing, like M Against the Press and Long Island and San Fernando Valley audits, Auditing America. I see how they all do it. You got a real good thing going on because of your presence, and not only are you street smart and book smart, you went into a different realm to where you can actually go ahead, communicate, get some humor out and everything to us. Are you going to be doing anything with Sean from Long Island? Because I think if the two of you show up and educate some people together, I think that would be like the Super Bowl, G.
You know what, man? You already know, man. I love to do something with Long Island, man. You know what? When I seen him, he had posted his video from Dalton, because he was out in Dalton, Illinois, just this past couple of weeks as well. And I knew that I was coming that next week, and I was hoping to run into him, thinking that he was still out here, but he had already went back. But near future, man, for sure, man. I want to do something with all the First Amendment auditing brothers and sisters, everybody. So for sure.
Hey man, keep up the good work, man. I love tuning in. You be having me rolling, because the things I'm thinking in my head, you saying out loud on the camera as it's going on, and I'm like, when you get them good, man. When you get them good, and I see them put they hands, up by they walkie-talkie in their vest, I'm like, oh yeah, he got them. Whenever I see they rock on their toes, I'm like, oh yeah, he got y'all. But keep up the good work, man. I want to let somebody else get on here and you can ask some questions, man. But keep up the good work. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, man.
Appreciate you. Thanks a lot, brother.
You're a fucking idiot.
He's a goofy.
And you're an idiot.
I'll be that. Ain't nothing you can do.
You want to go motherfucking viral? I can make you go viral.
Ain't nothing you can do.
You fucking idiot.
Ain't nothing you can do.
You fucking chasing Carl. You a fucking moron.
Y'all should drop her.
You need to fucking leave.
I guarantee y'all drop her. Y'all gonna find out. It's gonna light up like a Christmas tree.
stupid bitch.
You a stupid bitch.
You a stupid bitch.
You the stupid bitch because you on probation.
You the stupid bitch because you chasing clout. You chasing clout.
What I got to chase clout for? Explain that to me, Goofy. Exactly.
Cause you a fucking nobody. That's what you is.
This bitch a goofy.
Your mama a bitch.
I know she probably is. She probably was a good one
Your
too.
mama a stupid bitch at that.
She's a great one too. She's a great one. At least we know who she is. I guarantee you don't know who your mama is. They dropped you off at birth. Like, nah, man.
You know who you are when you calling from.
Hey, how's it going, man? It's Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Once again, I spoke to you last time. Good to be back on here. Big salute, man. Love what you're doing again, as always. I wanted to ask you something about your last video.
Okay.
Okay, so when you went into the probation office, right, and you went in like you normally do, now, you was like, whoa, there's somebody in here. I don't know what's going on. What? You know, we see what you saw and how crazy she got. What was inside your head before you said a word on camera? Like, what were you thinking when you saw how she was reacting?
Well, when I first came in, like when I first walked in there, I noticed before she even said anything about me, I noticed that she was in a confrontation with the probation officer. So that was speaking volumes in itself, right? And
right.
So I thought right away that, you know, she probably a troubled person that's on probation, that's probably violating her probation, or you get people like that. So then when she asked him, what is he doing recording? I just felt like, oh man, this is finna turn into this. But then when she went to the back, I thought it was all good until she came back out. She was still on that. So I didn't really know what to think, but my first impression of her by her arguing with her probation officer and him telling her, I'm gonna take you to my office, and if you get to screaming and yelling, I'm gonna bring you back out here. I knew she was one of them type of irate people, so.
Right. Now, my next thing, and I was upset with, you know how people show you videos and other channels and stuff and things like that. I was upset that somebody was like, he's dead wrong because he called her a bitch. I was like, hold up. Did you not watch the video the same thing I was watching?
Right.
I was like, did you not see what I saw? Mm-hmm. And then when he was like, your mama's a bitch, he was like, she's the best one. I thought that was classic right there. I thought applaud for myself.
Right.
I thought that was classic, but my thing with that was how she said, well, he's a TikToker and he's doing his thing to make a scene. I'm like, well, if you already understand that what he's doing and you've watched these videos and you know that he's using his rights, why would you still act like that and make the statement like that? She must have been going through a hard time in there, and they must have been giving her the runaround because, she put all that on you.
Right.
So.
Right. You know what? I mean, yeah, some people, man, some people seem to think that you can be disrespected. People can break in your home. People can steal your car. People can possibly even do physical harm to you, and for some reason you're just not supposed to say or do anything. I mean, me, when I do these audits, as y'all can see, I'm always trying to be peaceful with almost anybody I come encounter with. If the gloves come off though, naturally, if I'm gonna get some type of verbal lashing from anybody, it don't matter if she's a female, a male, or what. And you can see that through my entire auditing career. You can see it from last year to now. It don't matter who you is. You gonna give me that type of energy, we just gonna give it back to you. So I mean, but when you get to talking to people like that, man, probably be trolls or something, man. It might even be somebody that work at the entity where we just audited. So that's why I be ignoring certain stuff. I won't even entertain it for real.
Right. Well, I do give the officers there 2 thumbs up. Unlike the other officers that I normally see, they heard you out all the way, and they was like, "Oh shoot, he doing that? He's gonna get that form, fill it out, and then leave as soon as we leave. Okay, we out the door." And they understood that you knew, and so. I'm just glad that it didn't turn bad because crazy black woman in there on probation, black auditor, and everything else. So I'm glad it didn't go bad and you handled it right. Keep doing what you're doing, man. One love from California. Hot Facts out.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks a lot. Brother, thanks a lot.
These rights, I can understand that, but when they call and you guys talking about we're being disruptive, though, that becomes a problem.
And of course, I wasn't here for the original part of all this. You're right. There's. I tell people all the time that may want to exercise their First Amendment rights, where there's a fine line between freedom of speech and disorderly behavior. Right. As long as you're not being loud, boisterous, profane, and otherwise disorderly per state statute,
Right.
as long as you don't fall into that, then,
Right.
then you're protected.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, the young lady, she started to engage. She started cussing at me. I started cussing back at her, but it wasn't like at a screaming tone. It was just like, "You a bitch." Oh, well, you a bitch. Normally, but we was cussing each other out. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? But
yeah, we just gotta be very careful. I don't know if this is something that you normally do.
I do. Yeah, I do.
You just gotta be very careful. There's a fine line again. The state statute, the 947.01.
Okay.
The 947.01, which is a disorderly conduct again that
For sure.
lays out the loud, disruptive, boisterous, profane, or otherwise disorderly behavior. Which that last part's kind of ambiguous, right? And the state lawmakers make it that way just in case, right? You kind of fall into something that doesn't fall into those words,
Right.
Right. That's why I said it's tight, right? You are in a lobby, but again, it's a place of business. You just got to be very careful when it comes to those things.
And I can understand that, but like I was trying to say, like it is public property, man. Our main thing is to exercise our rights, hoping that they don't be infringed on. We hope, wish, and pray every time. It's not all the time, but some do. Officer, what's your name?
738.
Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. So that's basically it, man. I'm gonna actually fill out this public information, turn it back into her. I'll be good to go, man. I'll book on out of here once you guys leave. I'm out
Good. Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm Mike Jones. I'm the police chief.
Are you chief of police? Of
Yeah.
Maxon. How are you doing today, sir? James.
Nice to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you as well.
So, the reason I'm here is you're filming public building, and obviously we worry about safety concerns in terms of what's going on and things like that. So
Really?
Can I ask you why?
Yeah, I'm just like I've been telling everybody here. First of all, what's your badge number, sir?
22.
22. So like I've been telling probably about 5 different personnel that works here. I didn't need any help at the moment. I've come encounter with 5 different people that work here now, the chief of police. So I'm kind of, it's astonishing that they called you here for no one committing a crime.
Can you understand how it makes people feel a little bit unease? And then also the safety aspect of it, because in today's day and age, when people are filming public buildings,
Yeah, so-
because we have people coming in here,
That's
and
cool.
nobody knows you. I mean,
Well,
I know your first name is James.
I think it's very disgusting though that they would call the police minus a crime, no matter what. No matter if they feel a certain way or suspect anything.
No.
It's no crime being committed. Why would they call the
Did
cops?
I come at you first off, I hope you understand that I'm a pretty reasonable person.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But my job is not just to respond to crimes, but it's also to make sure that our village and everybody is safe and feels safe. And
So just real quick, how would anybody feel unsafe? That's I'd love to know.
I don't want to get into a sociological conversation.
Well, I mean, you
But let
brought
me-
it up, so
let me
we
tell you
wanna-
this: say you're going for a walk,
Okay.
and you're walking in a forest preserve or on a public trail.
Okay.
And you have somebody else, man, woman, whoever, following you around with the camera.
Okay.
And you're just trying to take a walk.
Right.
And maybe and it's making you anxious and uneasy. How would that make you feel?
If someone was following me with their camera.
Right.
So
So we have people coming in here doing public business.
That's right.
Maybe they're paying their water bill, and maybe they're dealing with other stuff, and they're feeling uneasy because you're just here.
yeah, but so you know what the personnel should do here? All they would have to do is say this young man has a right to do it, and that'll knock
Okay,
away any type
so
of.
I have an event tonight here,
Okay.
and I don't know. I haven't met you. You seem like a nice guy, but in this world, how do I know that you're not going to come back and you have nefarious ideologies where you want to bomb the place.
Of course
Or
not.
you want to take it. I mean, you say of course not, but it's not normal for somebody to walk around a public building with a video camera. I mean, what is your purpose?
I mean, you know what? It's not.
I mean, God bless you that you have a job.
You know what? It's not normal. It's not normal to put 34-inch rims on a Honda Civic, but it's not illegal, though. You know what I mean?
So is that what you want to do? Is you want to sit here and videotape all day?
I mean, I just want to be able to exercise my rights unmolested, like I told Mr. Anthony back there.
Do you live in town here?
No, it's my first time even to the city of Mona.
Why not?
I mean, why not? Why not visit the city of Mona?
So you're a disruptor, is what you're saying.
Disruptor?
Yeah.
So real quick, Chief, me filming, exercising my right to film in public is disrupting.
To my residents, yes.
Because no residents complained. No one
They didn't complain to you.
They didn't complain to these guys.
You don't know who they complained to.
Sir, did any resident complain to you guys? Did any resident complain?
He's trying to do his job.
I'm just asking. Since he called you, I want to be able to, there's no sense in him, throwing rocks and hiding his hands now.
He's actually working. He works here, and he's trying to do his job. So you stopping him?
What's wrong with that? He's a public servant.
Well, he has streets and sanitation. He has 10 square miles, 100 square miles of 78 square miles to deal with.
Right.
So you stopping him?
That's correct.
And I have other things to do.
Right. So I didn't call you here, Chief. You should get back to work. If you got a lot to do, you definitely. Matter of fact, they wasted the resources calling you here.
I appreciate that you want to exercise your rights.
For sure.
I'm sad that you're doing it at the disruption of my citizens and my stakeholders and my business owners that are coming in here trying to do business, that have let us know. If you want to continue to do this, sit down. I'll sit down with you the rest of the day. We can film everybody.
No, I don't want to sit down, Chief. I don't want to sit down. I just want to be able to keep walking around like I was doing, accessing the public accessible
to
areas.
Make sure that my public feels safe, because you're doing something that's out of the ordinary. I will sit here for the rest of the day with you.
Oh, well, that's on you. That's going to be on you. You're the chief of police.
Well, it's on you because you're actually taking the chief of police away from other duties.
No, I didn't call you here.
If that's what you want to do.
I didn't call you here. Only way I can keep you away from duties is if I called you here.
Hey, by all right, you continue to do what you got to do. I might get a cup of coffee or something.
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
I have other things to do. I might have to do some work off of my phone.
I mean, if that's what you want to do on the taxpayer's dollar, man, you're making Max and looking real bad right now. You're the chief of police.
Not.
You are.
I'm sure my citizens would appreciate that.
Absolutely not.
I'm trying to make sure that this is a safe haven for them, and for a man to spend his whole day filming people that probably don't want to be filmed.
So you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, correct?
I did, yes, sir.
So this is a First Amendment protected activity.
I see where you're going here.
That's exactly right. So why not uphold it?
That's why I'm letting you. I'm going to let you do this.
Well, you can't stop me from doing it.
I can't. Did I ever stop you?
No, but I'm saying you use the verbiage that you use. I'm letting you. You're not letting me.
You're trying to egg somebody on, and you're not.
Absolutely not. I just want to make sure you know that you're not allowing me to exercise a right. That's all I'm saying. And this doesn't look right on the taxpayer's dollar, man.
I know.
Okay, do your thing. I'm gonna sit down and wait.
Yeah.
And we got the chief of police of Matson, Illinois, on the taxpayer's dollar right now, just sitting here chilling. And, in so many words, is trying to intimidate. But we're not going to allow him to do that. We never do, and we never will. So we're going to continue to get our shots. Probably file a FOIA with this department, and then we'll be ready to book on out.